Well, it's unfortunately one of those videos where we got to talk about the industry losing another major player. This time, the master of surrealism, who more or less made it famous in Hollywood, David Lynch. If you're not familiar with David Lynch's project, chances are that the moment I name a couple of his projects, you're going to be aware of who he is. I mean, I don't think Twin Peaks needs an introduction, and neither does his version of Dune. But yeah, sadly, the man behind those has passed away at the age of 78. Now, this was 100% confirmed by his family, and there is a statement which I'm going to read. It's a very brief little thing. It says, and I quote, "It is with deep regards that we, his family, announce the passing of the man and the artist David Lynch. We would appreciate some privacy at this time. There's a big hole in the world now that he's no longer with us. But as he would say, keep your eyes on the donut and not on the hole. It's a beautiful day with golden sunrise and blue skies all the way." End quote. Let me quickly just talk about two of my personal favorite projects of his. One, Dune. It's no secret I love the Dune stuff. I've talked about it, especially on like the other channel I do, briefly about how much I love Dune and even like the original film that he made. And while it's definitely held back and a little Lynchian in a way, I think that that's charming, and it really sticks out as this different take on science fiction at the time where, Star Wars was reigning supreme, and there's a lot of interesting stuff in it, and certainly people know Dune now more than ever. And if you're a fan of Dune, I would highly suggest you guys go seek out his version, give it a chance, go into it knowing that it's not what today's Dune is, but it's definitely David Lynch. And speaking of him, does anybody need to talk about anything outside of Twin Peaks? I mean, literally, the show that influenced an entire generation of filmmakers and genre and twists that sometimes are good, sometimes are bad. Hey, looking at you, M. Night Shyamalan, but you can owe a lot of that to David himself. And, he was a luminary in the industry, that's for certain. One of the biggest names and certainly one of the most unique people at his craft. And he will definitely be missed by a lot of people. And you can only hope that somewhere along the road down there, somebody else comes out that's, able to capture his unique style. And I mean that in a very positive way, because his style isn't for everybody, but it's unique and it lasts and it has an impact on. So rest in peace, David. You made some absolute masterpieces. Thank you for checking out that video, and thank you for your continued support. Feel free to like, share, subscribe, do whatever you will. And if you're so inclined and would like some additional content from us, which includes unfiltered content and bonus discussions, we do offer exclusively in our member section. We hope to see you there. So thank you for watching and have a good one.